wrestling two clowns tonight, two non-wrestlers. He's got to take on two veterans of the ring in both Sabu and Tracy Smothers in a three-way dance. Dave Prazak up here on commentary, joining me on color in the broadcast position at this time, Lightning Mike Quackenbush.
Dave, I don't envy CM Punk at all in this match. Experience-wise, he is, I hate to say it, outclassed by Sabu and Tracy Smothers, both of whom have more than a decade in the business. CM Punk, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, is only in his second year.
Second year, but he's still one of the best damn wrestlers in this promotion, if not the country today. Only 23 years old is CM Punk. And now, the music plays, and the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. These two have wrestled each other in the past here in the IWA. CM Punk came up the winner in that matchup via pinfall. But CM Punk has not yet stepped in the ring with the likes of the Homicidal, Suicidal, and Genocidal Sabu.
In the same sense that Punk really can't have prepared in any way for Sabu, he may find that he has an advantage because Sabu has no idea what Punk is capable of either.
Tracy Smothers making his way around the ring. Yeah, CM Punk, our last night, was thinking about having to wrestle Shaggy, Two-Dope, and Violent J. He didn't think he was going to have to take on two world-class athletes like Sabu and Tracy Smothers, but hey, he's a professional. He can get the job done. Preparation or not, I don't count CM Punk out 1 minute.
Punk, Smothers, Sabu. You've got three individuals in this match whose styles really, they don't cross over in a lot of regards. Smothers is a fantastic mat technician, but when it comes to strikes and submissions, he's top-notch. Sabu, obviously, one of the craziest high flyers in the history of the game. And then you've got Punk, who's kind of the X factor in all of this. He can change styles, he can adapt to any variety of styles.
And though he might be the most inexperienced wrestler in the matchup, because of the fact that he can adapt to almost any style, he just might have a slight advantage in a certain department over these two opponents.
Sabu coming through the crowd with the Insane Clown Posse in tow. And I think that's got both Punk and Smothers a little disoriented.
What are the clowns doing at ringside? Get them off of the ring.
I guess Shaggy Two-Dope has still got a stake in this CM Punk powerbomb.
I think he's still got a few thumbtacks in his back from last night.
Maybe so, and that's more than likely the exact reason he's here. He's here to deliver a receipt to CM Punk for the powerbomb and the thumbtacks.
A few words of encouragement to Sabu from the Insane Clown Posse.
Introducing first, he hails from the gold bond section of Chicago, Illinois. He is CM Punk.
Keep the clowns away!
And his opponent, he hails from the heart of the South, Nashville, Tennessee. He is the thug, the sellout, and the hardest working man in the business today. He is a wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. And their opponent, he is accompanied to the ring by the manager of champions and the man who calls it right down the middle, Bill Alfonso, as well as Violent J and Shaggy Two-Dope. He hails from Bombay, Michigan, and weighs 230 pounds. He is homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, Sabu.
This is going to get a little bit crazy.
It'll be
Or a lot crazy.
that may very well be the case as we're getting ready to get underway here.
If you don't know,
You should.
I know. My name is CM Punk. And I am straight edge. That means I'm drug-free. I'm alcohol-free. And what that means is I'm better than Tracy Smothers. I'm better than Sabu. I'm better promise you one thing. I promise you. You guys are legends in this business. Shut the fuck up! And you two motherfuckers are my bitches!
CM Punk pushed the envelope a little too hard with the likes of Smothers and Sabu. And I think he's going to be paying for it in spades.
Chop across the chest and a kick. CM Punk has a way with words, that's for sure. Drives his points home very clearly on that microphone. And now Tracy Smothers and Sabu, double Russian leg sweep on CM Punk. Teaming up are Smothers and Sabu, dropping elbows across the chest of Punk. Now, Bill Alfonso.
Finally oiled machine, these guys as a tag team are taking Punk apart.
Of course, Sabu has the advantage, if you want to call it that, of those two stupid clowns and Bill Alfonso in the corner. Tracy Smothers has years of experience in his corner, and Punk, unfortunately, all alone in this matchup. Big clubbing, flying forearm from Tracy Smothers in the corner.
Punk just looks...
He's dazed.
Look at him there in the corner. You can see it for yourself as Sabu is just firing in with the shots. Interception by Sabu there. Over to Smothers with a pass.
Sabu launches himself off of that chair right across the neck of CM Punk.
A Sabu trademark. Smothers into the... spears him down.
Goes for the cover, but Sabu breaks up the pinfall attempt.
Sabu maybe would rather pin Punk himself after the indignation to Bill Alfonso.
And now, how long will this alliance between Sabu and Tracy Smothers last? Not very long, as they come to blows. Double clotheslining Punk, and he's tied up in the ropes. Now both Smothers...
in a bad position.
Both Smothers and Sabu working over Punk, who's now out on the concrete floor. But Sabu
enough of that.
Knocks down Tracy Smothers and has him backed into the corner. Shoots him into the corner.
Smothers hits chest first.
Springboard.
Swinging DDT from Sabu right off the second rope. Smothers is down in the middle, and Sabu has the presence of mind to cover. He's got two. Alfonso with a chair.
Arabian face buster right across the face of the wild-eyed Southern Boy.
Right there. Sets him up. Twists. Keeps his legs together for a hellacious leg drop, and Smothers trying to roll. Always has the presence of mind to get towards the ropes to avoid a pinning predicament. And Punk picked a bad time to try and interject himself.
Well, at least he gets a little bit of a breather out on the floor while Smothers and Sabu duke it out inside the ring. Back heel kick to the back of the head of Sabu takes him down.
Smothers evaded the lariat. He's turned the momentum in his favor. Punk again trying to drag himself back into the ring.
Tracy hits the ropes. Baseball slide drop kick knocks Sabu into the second row.
There's
but a
Punk.
springboard by Punk and a drop kick takes down Tracy Smothers. Going for the cover, but only two.
On Punk now into the mount, laying in with the right hands. The referee registering a count. Obviously, he's got to open those fists up by the count of 4. Out to the floor with an axe handle onto Sabu, still recovering from Tracy Smothers' baseball slide. Now you can see Sabu beginning to recover and getting ready to pick his spots. He's going to measure Punk.
Inexperienced or not, CM Punk has control of this matchup right now. Sabu going for a springboard off the top rope, but Punk catches him and pitches him right back out to the concrete.
Punk in there deep, whips Smothers across. He goes over in the turnbuckle. Smothers turns himself around. Punk is drop kicked in the face for his trouble there as Smothers left absolutely clear of him and turned around and stuck his boots up right in his face. Smothers underneath the lariat, comes right back, and sneaks that forearm shot right under Punk's chin.
Now Smothers out on the ring apron, climbing the turnbuckles.
Up to the top.
Reverse crossbody, but the momentum takes the Punk over on top. Only two.
Twisting press backfired, but Smothers is right up to his feet as Sabu's making his way back into the ring.
Ha-ha.
Belly to belly from CM Punk. Smothers is trying to get away. Once again, trying to get towards the ropes to avoid a pinning predicament. Sabu, the aerial specialist, all the way to the top. Takes off with a clothesline.
And now both Punk and Tracy Smothers on their backs on the canvas as Sabu is the only one standing in this ring.
He's had enough of Punk, and Punk has the presence of mind to get the heck out of Dodge.
Thus far, the Insane Clown Posse and Bill Alfonso not really interjecting themselves into this matchup.
Sabu's certainly more than capable of taking care of himself.
And
there you see a
DDT.
swinging DDT.
Drop kick to the back of the head of CM Punk. He's back out on the concrete. Tracy Smothers. Drop to the concrete as well. But Punk
back in.
choosing
Punk
his
diving.
spots. Suicide dive right into the fourth row, courtesy of CM Punk.
Great looking rocket tope there all the way out.
But Sabu sets up that chair in the ring. The fans want to see him fly.
Sabu's got the chair in position. He measures him. He's going from the chair to the top. Springboard all the way to the floor.
All the way to the bleachers goes Tracy Smothers as an IWA chant breaks out here in Charlestown. Bill Alfonso. Oh, it looked like he was about to go for a suicide dive himself.
I guess he thought better of that. Bodies scattered on the floor. Sabu now with a chair, introducing it to the face of CM Punk.
Unbelievable. Not only are we seeing one of the greatest single elimination 16-man tournaments in the independent wrestling scene today, but we're also seeing non-tournament matches such as this. High-flying, high-impact wrestling fans, only here in the IWA. Sabu laid out on that table.
Trying to keep the advantage, sends Punk deep into the audience. Sabu laid out on that table, trying to recover. Smothers in there with hard right hands. He's a master of the strike, whether he's using his fist, forearm, especially his kicks. Smothers is lethal.
Smothers clips a bird to the entire crowd. Sabu still laid prone. Bill Alfonso on the ring apron. And nutting himself on that top turnbuckle is Tracy Smothers. Sabu now.
Frankensteiner all the way from the top turnbuckle. Smothers is laid out and he's in a position to be pinned there.
Punk makes his way out of the ring, goes for the cover. But Sabu breaks up the pinfall attempt.
Sabu not taking too kindly to that. He's doing the work. Punk's trying to get the pin.
Alfonso hands the chair to Sabu once again. Nails Punk with it, sets it up. He's going to... Whoa. Landing right on his feet, but still delivering a blow to the chest of Tracy Smothers. Sabu goes for it again. And connects once again.
Pounding Smothers, using the chair for extra elevation.
A third time, trifecta. This time a leg lariat. And Smothers, chin first on the back of that steel chair. And Punk wisely goes for the cover.
Punk, ever the opportunist, is right there to capitalize. That moment's hesitation by Sabu gave Punk the room to try and get the pin on Smothers.
Alfonso now lifting that table into the ring. Sabu propping it up in the corner. Punk out on the concrete floor as Tracy Smothers lays on the canvas. Sabu looks to be going for the triple jump moonsault, but Tracy Smothers caught him and drove his head right into that steel chair.
Again, that is the third time you've seen him kind of make an opportunist pin. He wasn't necessarily delivering any offensive maneuvers, but had the presence of mind to get in there and cover.
Very smart wrestler is CM Punk. And
Punk now
Smothers
weaves through underneath the Irish whip. Smothers had the same thought. Belly to belly suplex. Smothers very spry, right up to his feet in a three-point stance.
Oh, this could be bad. Clothesline takes down CM Punk. Sabu out on the concrete. Tracy pitches Punk out to the floor, and now asking for the fans' approval, kicks Sabu back to the concrete on one side, and Tracy Smothers spins around, lands back in the ring.
Smothers fakes him right out.
Punk thought he had outsmarted him. Fakes it again, but back in the ring. 2 feet right to the face of CM Punk, takes him down.
Smothers prepared for CM Punk at every turn.
But Sabu back in the ring.
Alone there to adjust his foreign objects as need be to
rearrange
more damage on these guys.
Rearranging the furniture a little bit. Neck breaker, back breaker, combination by CM Punk. Takes down Smothers, but Sabu breaks it up. Now duking it out.
Sabu.
Smothers and Sabu. Sabu backed into the corner. And a shot with authority. Open hand slap and a punch from Tracy Smothers. Turns it around. Sabu now with Smothers back into the corner.
Sabu returns the favor there. Lighting up Smothers.
Reversal of the Irish whip. Who's going to go into that table? Nobody. Going for Bill Alfonso was Smothers. And driven head first down to the canvas. Chair thrown right into the head of Tracy Smothers by Sabu.
Smothers, you can see, is utterly disoriented after that shot from the chair.
In a bad way. Could have been driven through that table.
Brought his hands up and managed to
Punk
nail
goes for the cover. Chair across the back as CM Punk breaks that up.
Punk's been very clever thus far, but his cleverness isn't paying off.
This is not good for the Mafia. As Smothers now with that chair in the middle of the ring, and Punk driven face first down onto it. Clothesline takes down Sabu. Tracy Smothers in
Short
control.
range, planted Sabu. Kicks him right in the back of the head.
Trademark Tracy Smothers maneuver, and as Punk went down, he hit his head on that chair.
Sabu trying to defend there, caught the chair out of midair, but
And Punk gets more of the same.
both times it worked for Smothers.
Dragging Punk into the middle of the ring, goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but Sabu breaks it up.
Taking advantage of that knee-jerk reaction to grab the chair before it hits your face, but Smothers capitalized on it.
Sabu takes out the leg of Tracy Smothers.
Sets him up. Arabian facebuster there to the back of the head.
It's the second Arabian facebuster we've seen, and a third right on top of CM Punk. Sabu goes for the cover, but at the last split second, that left shoulder of Tracy Smothers right off the canvas.
Smothers had that brief moment when Sabu turned and delivered the Arabian facebuster to CM Punk, and that might have been the only thing that allowed him to raise his shoulder up off the mat. Sabu now perched on the second rope.
And that table set up in the middle of the ring, rather than propped up into the corner, going for the tornado DDT right onto that chair.
Came right out of the corner with that, planted Smothers right in the smack middle of the seat of that chair. Smothers met with a right hand. Sabu gives him a second one for good measure and a third.
And Smothers is in a bad way on that table as CM Punk tries to catch his breath, but a boot to the midsection by Sabu takes the wind out of CM Punk. And Smothers laid out on that table. Sabu looks to be climbing to the top rope.
Perched on the top.
Leg drop Smothers through that table.
A giant flying leg drop by Sabu.
Punk going for the cover. John Howard makes the count. And CM Punk scores the pinfall. Punk. Punk is your winner. From Mafia, motherfucker. Bill Alfonso with a chair right to the head of CM Punk.
Laying in wait for him as Punk turned around there. Ever the opportunist.
Shaggy two-dope in the ring, Violent J, and Bill Alfonso with another table. A second table in the ring. CM Punk's the winner of the match, but what are the Insane Clown Posse, Sabu, and Bill Alfonso? What have they got in mind? Punk powerbombing Shaggy two-dope into a pit of thumbtacks last night. They could be looking for revenge right here. Get off that table, Punk!
Punk might have been victorious in the match, but he'll be celebrating in the hospital tonight as Sabu comes off the top, standing there on the top turnbuckle.
Bill Alfonso telling, but no, not not the fat clown! Not the fat clown! Move out of the way, Punk! Move out of the way!
Shaggy!
No! This is not looking good for CM Punk!
CM Punk doesn't have a lot of friends in the locker room, and he probably
He's
wishes
got
he
me.
did tonight. There's nobody here to make the save. Sprawled out in the middle of the ring amidst wreckage is your victor, CM Punk. A victim of a leg drop through a table of Shaggy Two-Dope from the Insane Clown Posse, and Sabu throws him out like a sack of garbage.
First of all, what about that IWA, huh? Where you say Tracy sucks, go Tracy go. It don't really matter. It ain't a popularity contest. It is an athletic contest. This kid right here, CM Punk has proved that he's going to be a superstar.
Damn right.
CM Punk.
You damn right.
As for you, Sabu, and then St. Cloud Posse, I have all the respect in the world for you. If I stick my hand out to shake it, I mean it with all due professionalism and respect. And that's what IWA is about.
A show of sportsmanship by Tracy Smothers to all of the competitors in this contest, but uncalled for actions, in my opinion, after the match, putting CM Punk through that table. He is your winner. He is your winner. CM Punk, inexperienced or not, comes out the victor in that three-way dance.